Tell me one more time just so I'll understand. Are you sure I ain't done it this way? Are you sure I ain't done it this way? Y'all know like Waylon Jennings? Oh, I've seen the world with a five-piece band staring at the backside of me, singing my songs, some of his now and then, but I don't think I ain't sung them this way. I don't think I ain't sung them this way. Well, I'm gonna give you 30 days to get back home. I'm calling the gypsy woman on telephone. I'm gonna send out a wild hoodoo, that'll be the only thing that'll suit you. I'm gonna see you be back home in 30 days. 30 days. 30 days. Oh, 30 days. 30 days. I'm gonna see you be back home in 30 days. I'm gonna send out a wild hoodoo, that'll be the only thing that'll suit you. I'm gonna see you be back home in 30 days. I done talked to the judge in private early this morning. Took me to the sheriff's office, saw a warning. I'm gonna put a false charge against you, that'll be the only thing that'll send you. I'm gonna see you be back home in 30 days. 30 days. 30 days. Oh, 30 days. 30 days. I'm gonna see you be back home in 30 days. I'm gonna put a false charge against you, that'll be the only thing that'll send you. I'm gonna see you be back home in 30 days. Hell. I didn't know he could do that. Did you know he could do that? Guitar! I can't get no satisfaction from the judge. I won't take it to the FBI and push my grudge. I'm gonna take it to the United Nations. I'm gonna see you be back home in 30 days. 30 days. 30 days. Oh, 30 days. 30 days. I'm gonna see you be back home in 30 days. I don't give me no cancellation. I'm gonna take it to the United Nations. I'm gonna see you be back home in 30 days. 30 days. 30 days. Oh, 30 days. 30 days. I'm gonna see you be back home in 30 days. Hey, don't give me no cancellation. I'm gonna take it to the United Nations. I'm gonna see you be back home in 30 days. Hey, don't give me no cancellation. I'm gonna take it to the United Nations. I'm gonna see you be back home in 30 days. Some Waylon Jennings and some Chuck Berry for you. I don't care about Elvis. Chuck Berry's the king of rock and roll as far as I'm concerned. I'll go to Graceland and stand on Elvis's Cadillac in my cowboy boots and say that. All right, folks, we're going to do another tune that's off our CD right here. We got a CD for sale, 10 United States dollars. There's 13 songs on there. That's less than $1 a song.
Pretty sweet deal.
It is a pretty sweet deal. They can't afford not to take that deal, really. This is sort of a degenerate love song, I guess you'd call it. Yeah, man. Well, I drove all night, Richmond across the Ohio. Finally got to Detroit and played another half-dead show. You'll excuse my road face, looking like 18-wheeler trail. Just when I see them eyes, I get crazy notions up in my head. End of the road, woman. End of the road, woman. Soul American. End of the road, woman. Don't you turn me away. I know every state trooper from Bergen County out to Cheyenne. I played every shitty old Rust Belt town across this big old land. Sister wouldn't like me, and I don't even want to think about your pa. And love's the only thing in this world that scares me worse than the law. End of the road, woman. End of the road, woman. End of the road, woman. Don't you turn me away. Darling, take me home after the show to my Virginia blood. It don't work so good up here with all this damn snow. Thank you, ma'am. You don't want me to lie to you. Don't ask me how long I'm gonna stay, 'cause the mind's off the toss, but maybe I'll be back someday. End of the road, woman. End of the road, woman. End of the road, woman. Don't you turn me away. End of the road, woman. End of the road, woman. End of the road, woman. Don't you turn me away. Don't you turn me away. Don't you turn me away. Thank you. That was one of our tunes. It's available on that CD right there for the low, low price of 10 United States dollars. Hey, bachelorette party, I gotta congratulate you for not wearing matching t-shirts. Seriously. I never see that anymore. What's that? Oh, you didn't have to tell me that, though. I did my bachelor party in New Orleans, and my buddy was like, hey, man, should we make T-shirts? I said, no, Nazis wear matching outfits. This is America. I'm just kidding. Congratulations. All right. We're gonna do a Buck Owens tune, folks. Then I'm gonna let this band take a brief little break, get off their feet for a sec. But first, we got a Buck Owens song. Who likes Buck Owens? Everybody likes Buck Owens. That's a rhetorical question. I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. I won't think much when you get through with me. I'm losing weight, turning by the tail. It looks like I got a tiger by the tail. On the day we met, you were as meek as a lamb, just to kind of fit my dreams and plans. Now the pace we're living takes the wind from my sails, and it looks like I got a tiger by the tail. I got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. I won't think much when you get through with me. I'm losing weight and turning my tail. It looks like I got a tiger by the tail. Give me some of that fiddle. You drag me where the bright lights are found. Honey, there ain't no way to slow you down. I'm about as helpless as a leaf in a gale, and it looks like I got a tiger by the tail. I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. I won't be much when you get through with me. I'm losing weight and turning my tail. It looks like I got a tiger by the tail. I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. I won't be much when you get through with me. I'm losing weight and turning my tail. It looks like I got a tiger by the tail. I'm losing weight and turning my tail. It looks like I got a tiger by the tail. Buck Owens music for you. All right, folks, I'm going to let these boys take a brief little break. I'll keep you company up here by myself for a couple songs. While they're down, our bass player Will's going to pass the tip jug around. You see, folks, just like every band you're going to see on Broadway, we work for your tips. That's why there's no cover charge at the door. That's why there's no drink minimum at the bar. So if you dig what you're hearing, throw some money in there if you have not already. If you don't dig what you're hearing, throw some money in there and we'll go get lessons. Thank you, ma'am. Folks, I know there is still a pandemic on, so if you got any bills that somebody might have sneezed on and you're not sure about, you just put them in the jug. We'll take care of them for you. Your safety is our first priority. All right. I'm gonna do a Guy Clark song. Well, I wish I was in Austin. Thank you, ma'am. At the Chili Parlor Bar, thank you. drinking Mad Dog margaritas and not caring where you are. Here I sit in Dublin, just rolling cigarettes, holding back and choking back the shakes with every breath. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, and I'll love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. I am just a poor boy, work's my middle name. If money was the reason, well, it would not be the same. I'll stand up and be counted, I'll face it to the truth. Walk away from trouble, but I can't walk away from you. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, and I'll love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. I've been to Fort Worth, I've been to Spain. I've been too proud to come in out of the rain. I've seen the David, seen the Mona Lisa too. I've heard Jack Watson play Columbus Stockade Blues. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, and I'll love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. Well, I wish I was in Austin at the Chili Parlor bar, drinking Mad Dog margaritas and not caring where you are. That was a Guy Clark tune. All right. Folks, I gotta, what's that? Somebody, okay. John Prine? Man, you read my mind. I'll sing some John Prine for you. Woke up this morning, put on my slippers, walked in the kitchen and died. And oh, what a feeling when my soul went through the ceiling. Straight on up to heaven I did ride. When I got there, say, Johnny, happened this old way. You slipped upon the floor and hit your head. And all the angels say just before you passed away, these were the very last words that you said. Please don't bury me down in that cold, cold ground. I'd rather have them cut me up, pass me all around. Oh, my brain in a hurricane, and the blind can have my eyes, and the deaf can take both of my ears since they don't mind the size. Get my feet to the footloose, careless, fancy free. Get my knees to the needy, don't pull that stuff on me. Venus to Milo can have my arms, look out, I got your nose. Send my heart to the junk man and give my love to Rose. Please don't bury me down in that cold, cold ground. I'd rather have them cut me up, pass me all around. Oh, my brain in a hurricane, and the blind can have my eyes. The deaf can take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. Get my stomach to Milwaukee if they run out of beer. Put my socks in a cedar box, just get 'em out of here. Hand me down my walking cane, it's a sin to tell a lie. Send my mouth way down south and kiss my ass goodbye. Please don't bury me down in that cold, cold ground. I'd rather have them cut me up, pass me all around. Hold my brain in a hurricane and the blind can have my eyes. The deaf can take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. The deaf can take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. All right, some John Prine, man. Let's see now. We'll do a Towns Van Zant tune. Mr. Gator, he's sliding across the bayou. Mr. Buzzard, he's gliding through the air. Mr. Turtle, he's scooting across the highway. I ain't going nowhere, I ain't leaving your love. I ain't leaving your love, babe. High for heaven above, babe. I ain't leaving your love. First man, he got himself an airplane. Cruise above the traffic jam. The poor man, he got himself a Chevrolet. But I'm staying where I am, I ain't leaving your love. I ain't leaving your love, babe. Not for heaven above, babe. I ain't leaving your love. Ooh. Hannibal, he crossed some big old mountains. Cleopatra cruised up and down the Nile. Lucky lady made it all the way to Cape Harry. I'm staying here for a while, I ain't leaving your love. I ain't leaving your love, babe. Not for heaven above, babe. I ain't leaving your love. Ooh, I ain't leaving your love. I ain't leaving your love, babe. Not for heaven above, babe. I ain't leaving your love. Towns Van Zandt for you. I'm gonna do one more and then we'll get the rest of the band back on up here. I don't do a whole lot of songs that were written past 1980 or so, but when I make an exception, it's usually because it's a Jason Isbell song. And that dude can write a hell of a song. Thank you, sir. Hard on the run, keeps a hand on the gun, can't trust anyone. I was so sure what I needed was more, tried to shoot out the sun. Days when we raced, we flew off the page, such damage was done. But I made it through, 'cause somebody knew I was meant for someone. So girl, leave your boots by the bed, we ain't leaving this room. Someone needs medical help for the magnolias bloom. Cold in this house, and I ain't going out to chop wood. So cover me up and know you're enough to use me from good. Put your fate to the test when I tore off your dress in Richmond on high. But I sobered up I swore off that stuff forever this time. The old lover said I thought it'd be me, helped him get home. But home was a dream, one I'd never seen till you came along. So girl, leave your head dress up to dry. We ain't leaving this room. The Percy breeze breaks open wide and the river runs through. Carries this house on the stones like a piece of driftwood. So cover me up, I know you're enough to use me for good. So girl, leave your boots by the bed, we ain't leaving this room. Someone needs medical help for the magnolias bloom. It's cold in this house and I ain't going out to shop wood. So cover me up, I know you're enough to use me from good. Cover me up, I know you're enough to use me from good. That Jason Isbell can write a fucking song, I'll tell you, man. That was actually my wedding song. That was my wife and I's first dance at our wedding. Yeah. Yeah, for real. Yeah, go for it. Thank you, ma'am. All right, we're gonna get the band back up here. Let's get on up here, boys. Yeah, sure. See if the bar's got a Sharpie. I could sign the shrink wrap if you want, but it's not going to do you much good.
That's easy. That's an easy fix.
Anybody else want to sign it?
Yeah. Hand it back over here. Oh, whatever.
Let's do some more Haggard. Let's do Drink Up and Be Somebody. We do that too, yeah. Drink Up and Be Somebody, each cheek. 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, I gotta keep my reputation. I gotta keep my pride. Can't let you know you hurt me. Can't let you know I cried. Gotta make you think I'm happy everywhere I go. Gotta keep that hurt inside me. Can't let it show. I gotta drink up, be somebody, have another round. Can't let my troubles fly me. Gotta keep your memories down. Can't let you drive me crazy. I can't let you win. Oh, I gotta drink up, be somebody again. can't spend my whole life grieving. I gotta find myself. Oh, I gotta put me back together. I gotta find me someone else. Gotta make you think I'm happy everywhere I go. Gotta keep that hurt inside me, can't let it show. I gotta drink up, be somebody, have another round. Can't let my troubles find me, gotta keep your memory down. Can't let you drive me crazy, I can't let you win. Oh, I gotta drink up, be somebody again. Said I gotta drink up, be somebody again. Man, let's do some John Anderson. Way across town, phone rings off the wall. If you know he ain't home, why do you keep calling? You drive yourself crazy, you know that it's true. It's making you wild and blue, so wild and blue. It's no wonder, look at the things that you do. They could just send you yonder. You're already wild and blue. Somebody's room on the far side of town, with your mind on menu and your drawers out pulled down. Somebody's trying to satisfy you. You don't know you're wild and blue, so wild and blue. It's no wonder, look at the things that you do. They could just send you yonder. You're already wild and blue. It's 4 in the morning and you're all alone with no place to go. Why don't you come home? I'll be right here, baby, waiting for you. I know you've been wild and blue, so wild and blue. It's no wonder, look at the things that you do. They could just send you yonder. You're already wild and blue, so wild and blue. It's no wonder, look at the things that you do. They could just send you yonder. You're already wild and blue. They could just send you yonder. Wild and blue. All right, we got a request for some more Haggard. New California cotton fields for you. My drifted memory goes back to the spring of '43, when I was just a child in Bobby's arms. My daddy plowed the ground and promised someday we'd be free of this run-down, dusty Oklahoma farm. And one night I heard my daddy saying to my mama, "Hey, find me saving money up to go. California was a dream, fairy dust streets, same pictures in the magazines, we told him so. California cotton fields, where labor camps are filled with worried men with broken dreams. California cotton fields, hands close to wealth as daddy ever came. Guitar. Thanks, y'all. Nearly everything we had was sort of left behind. My daddy's plot of soup that mama can. The neighbors came to say farewell or see that all we had to sell. Some just came to shake my daddy's hand. That Model A was loaded down in California bound, but the change of look was just 4 days away. But the only change that I remember seeing in my daddy was when his dark hair turned to silver gray. California cotton fields, where labor camps are filled with worried men with broken dreams. California cotton fields, as close to earth as daddy ever came. California cotton fields, where labor camps are filled with worried men with broken dreams. Congratulations, California cotton fields, as close to wealth as daddy ever came. As close to wealth as daddy ever came. All right, I'm gonna invite my buddy Kevin up to the stage here. This is what happens if you're a musician and you show up to somebody else's show. We're gonna put your ass to work.
Well. What's up, bud? Let's do, what's it called? Redneck Mudder. You already done that one? Oh, no, yeah, do it, yeah. I love that. Up against the wall, Redneck Mudder and G. And do it a little bit, kind of like. Yeah, I know.
This is a song called Up Against the Wall, Redneck Mudder by Jerry Jeff Walker. He was born in Oklahoma. His wife's name was Betty Lou Thelma Liz. And he's not responsible for what he's doing, 'cause his mother raised him how he is. And it's up against the wall, Redneck Mudder. Mother who has raised her son so well. He's 34 and drinking in a honky-tonk, just kicking hippies' asses and raising hell. Well, he sure does like his Miller Lite beer. He likes to chase it down with that wild turkey liquor. He's got a 57 GMC pickup truck. He's got a gun rack and a dope smokers need love to sticker. And it's up against the wall, Redneck Mudder. Mother who has raised her son so well. So well. He's 34 and drinking Just kicking hippies' asses and raising hell. Take it away, Hartman. Well, M is for the mud flaps on my pickup truck. And O is for the oil that Ryan over here puts in his hair.
Every day.
T is for T-Bird. H is for Haggard. E is for ecstasy. Got me? And R is for redneck. It's up against the wall, redneck mother. Mother who has raised her son so well.
So well, so well, so well.
He's 34 and drinking in a honky tonk. Just kicking hippies' asses and raising hell. In Music City, USA. We're gonna do some Waylon Jennings for you, that's all right? Well, I woke up this morning, it was drizzling rain. Round the curve come a passenger train. Heard a lady yodeling a hobo moan. Jimmy, he's dead, he's been a long time gone. He's been a long time gone. Yeah, he's been a long time gone. If you wanna get to heaven, got a D.I.E. You gotta put on your coat and your T.I.E. Wanna get the rabbit at the L.O.G. You gotta make a commotion like a D.O.G. Just like a D.O.G. Yeah. Oh, just like a D.O.G. Take it away, Ryan. Well, I got a good woman, what's the matter with me? What makes me wanna love every woman I see? Trifling when I met her, now I'm trifling again. Every woman she sees looks like a place I can live. Yeah. Oh, just like a place I came in. Well, I got my name written on my shirt. I ain't no ordinary dude. I don't have to work. I don't have to work. Yeah. I don't have to work. Take us out. Thank you guys so much. Let's get Ben Donovan up here. Hey, how good are these guys? Ben Donovan and the congregation.
Rocking too hard.
Here's a song I wrote. It's called Hard Road. Pack up your bags, 'cause I'm coming your way soon. Down the Mississippi till the Delta turns into blue. Even the greens in Carolina can't keep me from loving you. It's been a hard road getting over you. So go to Carolina where the ocean meets the sand. Straight shot tequila, take the bottle's helping hand. Spitting loads of shit, telling strangers just where I've been. It's been a hard road getting your hand. I'm gonna ride off all my demons. I'm gonna play out every blues. I'm gonna pray at every altar till that the devil brings me back to you. So come on, good Lord, make me able, and please God, don't make me choose. It's been a hard road getting over you. Take us away, Hart. So go out there, darling, and find a pretty man dressed in black. Hope that he treats you the way I wish I did back. To each their own, they're gonna tow their own path. It's been a hard road wanting you back. Yeah, but I'm gonna ride off all my demons. I'm gonna play out every news. I'm gonna pray at y'all so much.
That's what happens if you're a Nashville musician. You come to another Nashville musician show. We're gonna put your ass to work. Man, that song kicked ass. If I wasn't supposed to be up here, I would have just hung out and drank beers and listened to him for a while.
You can find that on his upcoming album. That's Kevin Michael Duggan, everybody. Look him up, Kevin Michael Duggan.
All right. Got a John Prine tune for you. Paradise and Jane. When I was a child, my family would travel down to western Kentucky where my parents were born. It's a backwoods old town that's often remembered so many times that my memories are worn. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay. Sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Sometimes we travel right down the Green River to the abandoned old prison down by Adria Hill, where the air smelled like snakes and we chewed with our pistols. Empty pop bottles was all that we killed. Thank you, ma'am. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay. Sorry, I said, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauling away. Coal company came with the world's largest shovel, tortured the timber and they stripped all the land. They dug up the coal until the land was forsaken, and they wrote it out down as a progress amount. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay. Sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauling away. Guitar. When I die, let my ashes flow down the Green River. Let my soul run up to the Rochester down. I'll be halfway to heaven, paradise waiting, just 5 miles away from wherever I am. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay. Sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauling away. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay. Sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauling away. Folks, this is our first show back, first show in about 2 weeks. I went down to Hilton Head. I got married. So I was, thank you. Yeah. So I got a funny story. So I went down, we went down and like, 2 Thursdays ago, we went down, and the next day we were going to go to the courthouse, get our marriage license. And we got, my wife and I got good and drunk, and at a bar that was about 2 blocks from the beach. And so about 2 in the morning, I decided I was going to go for a swim. So I went down to the beach, went for a swim, took all my clothes off, went in the water, lost my wallet on the beach, which had, you know, my money and stuff, but also my photo ID, which in most states, including South Carolina, you need a photo ID to apply for a marriage license. So I wake up wake up like 6, 7 in the morning. I'm like, okay, I'm going back to the beach. I'm gonna find my wallet. Cannot find it. I call the sheriff's office. I call all the hotels along the beach. Nobody's got my wallet. I'm thinking I am in serious shit here. My parents, her parents are flying in to meet us the next day, and I'm gonna have to explain to everybody why we can't get a marriage license because I got drunk and lost my wallet on the beach. I get a call from an Ohio number, and I almost don't answer it because it's probably Ohio. All right. I figure it's probably a bill collector or somebody trying to sell me a car warranty or something. But I answer it, and they go, yeah, is this Ben Donovan? And, yeah. And are you in Hilton Head, South Carolina? I was like, yes. And yeah, we found your wallet on the beach. It was just this nice couple from Ohio that found my wallet. And I was like, how did you get my phone number, though? They go, yeah, you know, we looked you up on the internet, and we listened to your music, and we bought your album, and then we found a contact number on your Facebook page. And they were at a hotel like 3 blocks away. And I was like, I will be there in 5 minutes. I informed them that they will never pay for a drink in Davidson County ever again. And went and got my marriage license. Fucking Ohio. And I will not make fun of Ohio for the next 6 to 8 weeks.
Funny thing is you lost your wallet and made $10. That's crazy.
And I made money on the deal because they bought my record. So that was kind of...
You gotta lose your license more often.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think I will.
I think you will too.
Let's play a Tom. Who likes Tom T. Hall? We're gonna play a Tom T. Hall song. I like Tom T. Hall, and I got the microphone, so Tom T. Hall's what's happening now. That's how this works. Telephone book and G. 1, 2, 1, 2. Have you read any good telephone books lately? If you ain't, then let me recommend one. I've already read that Tulsa telephone book through 13 times. If you don't know any last names, it ain't much fun. Reading that Tulsa telephone book, it can drive a guy insane. Especially if that girl you're looking for has no last name. I gotta find her and tell her I don't want our love to end. So I'm reading that Tulsa telephone book again. I lived in Tulsa and didn't have anything going. She lived in Tulsa and didn't have anything on. She said her name was Shirley. I said my name is T. I woke up the next morning and she was gone. Reading Tulsa telephone book, it can drive a guy insane. Especially if that girl you're looking for has no last name. I gotta find her and tell her I don't want our love to end. So I'm reading that Tulsa telephone book. Tulsa operators know my voice now. They know I've spent too much time alone. The little girl named Shirley, time ribbons in her hair. Won't you tell her she's wanted on the phone? Reading that Tulsa telephone book, it can drive a guy insane. Especially if that girl you're looking for has no last name. I gotta find her and tell her I don't want our love to end. So I'm reading that Tulsa telephone book again. Yeah, I'm reading that Tulsa telephone book again. Tom T. Hall. Now, for the under 25 crowd, a telephone book was this thing that you used to have where you look people up in the phone. You look them up and they had their name and their phone number was right there. I have to say that because every once in a while I'll get like a real college crowd in here and they're all just look at me because they don't know what the hell a phone book is or why you would need one. They're like, didn't you match on Twitter? Isn't that how people meet? Don't you have mutual friends on Facebook? Like they don't understand the whole central conflict of the story.
It's like a Seinfeld episode.
All right, we're going to do a song that's off for this album here that we have for sale for the low price of 10 United States dollars. There's a song about hanging out in bars and lying to women, which is how I spent the preponderance of my 20s. It's called Honky Tonk Song number 6. There's smoke up to the ceiling, sawdust on the floor, Crown Perkins on the jukebox and a line right out the door. This don't seem like your kind of place, but I ain't seen you before, so hey, I'm gonna take you home. I've seen my share of floorboards, cops that knew my name. I've been breaking lots of young hearts, since the old hearts learned my game. But that need not concern you, babe, cause you know I could change. Yeah, let me take you home. Yeah, cause I got bad intentions and an old beat-up guitar, 2 pockets full of empty, 2 lungs all full of tar. And I ain't too drunk to stumble in, my place ain't that far, so how about I take you home? I'll sing country songs all night if I don't fall off my stool. I'm a closeted romantic and an open drunken fool. You'll learn more in one night with me than in 4 whole years of school. If you let me take you home. Cause there's smoke up to the ceiling, sawdust on the floor, Carl Perkins on the jukebox and a light right out the door. This don't seem like your kind of place and I ain't seen you before, so think I'm gonna take you home. Think I'm gonna take you home. All right, you can find that song on that CD right there. 10 United States dollars is the price. Will, what is that in Canadian? Do you know?
That's a pint of maple syrup.
That's a pint of maple syrup oh, all right, okay, cool. All right, I trust you.
Or a 3-pack of hockey pucks.
I didn't read the Wall Street Journal today, so I don't know what the exchange rate is. Let's see now. Let's do some more Merle Haggard. Bottle, let me down and eat. Tonight I'll leave the barroom when it's over. I'm feeling any pain at closing time. But tonight you made me find me much too sober. I couldn't drink enough to get you off my mind. Tonight the bottle let me down and let your memory come around. The one true friend I thought I'd found. Tonight the bottle let me down. I've always had a bottle I could turn to, and lately I've been turning just about every damn day. But the wine don't take effect the way it used to. How I'm hurting in that old familiar way. Tonight, bottle, let me down. What in the? And let your memory come around. What the pumpkin spice fuck is going on back there? The one true friend I thought I'd found. Tonight, the bottle, let me down. Tonight, the bottle, let me down. Did she climb in the window? Is that what happened?
What in the pumpkin spice?
Yeah, we'll do some David Allen Coe for you. Hell yeah. Yeah. I don't think I've seen that. I've seen a lot on this street. I don't think I'd seen that. Bachelorettes are getting out of control, man. What's that?
You can't read some people like kind of hit him like that, hit him like one time.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that one. Yeah, man. All right, folks, if you've been paying attention, you may have heard songs about trains, trucks. You may have heard songs about prison, mama, getting drunk. What if I was to tell you there's a song that combines all of those elements in the same song? I know. Hold on. Just, it's gonna get weird, but you know. Well, it was all that I could do to keep from trying. Sometimes it seems so useless to remain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even called me by my name. Well, you don't have to call me Waylon Jennings. You don't have to call me Charlie Pine. It'd be weird if you did, actually. You don't have to call me Merle Haggard anymore. Even though you're on my fighting side, and I'll hang around as long as you will. You never even called me by my name. Oh, I've read my name a few times in your phone book.
Hello, hello, hello.
I've seen it on the signs where I play. But the only time I know I'll hear David Allen Co. is when Jesus calls his final judgment day. And I'll hang around as long as you will let me. I'd never minded standing in the rain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even called me by my name. Now, the way the story goes is that Steve Goodman wrote this song, and he showed it to David Allen Coe and told him he'd written the perfect country and western song. David Allen Coe informed him that it was, in fact, not the perfect country and western song. And he said, well, how come? He said, "'Cause it doesn't say nothing about mama, or trains, or trucks, or prison, or even about getting drunk, for that matter." So he went and wrote another verse of the song, and that verse goes as follows. Oh, I was drunk the day my mama got out of prison. And I went to pick her up in the rain. But before I got to the station in my pickup truck, you know what happened? What? She got run over by a damn old train. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even called me. Well, I wonder why you don't call me. Why don't you ever call me by my name? Folks, it's that time again. About once an hour on the hour, we walk the tip jug around. You see, folks, just like every band you're going to see on Broadway, we work for your tips. That's why there's no cover at the door. That's why there's no drink minimum at the bar. It's like a voluntary cover charge. Think about it like paying the parking meter on your bar stool. About once an hour, we walk that tip jug around. Our guitar player, Ryan's going to do that. Folks, please be nice to Ryan when he comes around with that jug. He's a good guy. Don't believe none of the rumors that are going around about him. Smile, Jackson, we're sure.
Hey, Bill.
All righty, folks. We got some Alan Jackson for you, seeing as how we are in his bar and all. Don't rock the jukebox. I wanna hear George Jones. 'Cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking, so since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Hey, listen here, brother, before you drop that dime. You got a heart broke hillbilly standing here blind. I've been down and lonely ever since she lived. Before you punch that number, I'll give you one request. Don't rock the jukebox, I wanna hear George Jones. 'Cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. I ain't got nothing against rock and roll. When your heart's been broken, well, you need a song that's slow. There ain't nothing like a steel guitar to drown a memory. Before you spend your money, do one thing for me. Don't rock the jukebox, I wanna hear George Jones. 'Cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Some Alan Jackson for you. All right. Let's see now. Man, let's do some more Buck Owens. Hello, Trouble. Yeah. 1, 2. Woke up this morning, happy as can be. Look out my window, what do I see? Coming up the sidewalk, just as plain as day. Well, here comes trouble like I never thought I'd see since you went away. Hello, trouble, won't you come on in? Talk about heartaches, where in the world you been? I ain't had the misery since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. But y'all don't like Buck Owens? We'll make a pot of coffee. You can rest your shoes. You can tell me them sweet lies, and I'll listen to you. That's just a little part of the life we live. I'd rather have a little bit of trouble than I never know the love you give. Hello, trouble, won't you come on in? Talk about heartaches, where in the world you been? I ain't had the miseries since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. make a pot of coffee. You can rest your shoes. You can tell me them sweet lies, and I'll listen to you. It's just a little part of the life you live. I'd rather have a little bit of trouble and I never know the look of you. Hello, trouble. Won't you come on in? Talk about heartaches, where in the world you been? I ain't got no miseries, thanks y'all, since you been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. Buck Owens music for you. All right, folks, we got about 45 minutes worth of music left for you before they kick us off stage. What do you? A Hank Williams song or two. I'm gonna name my favorite Hank Williams song. Like I said, do be doing just fine when I hear that train coming down the line, and I heard you stay home and fast, and if I didn't go, leave that blood on my stack. I love you, baby, but you gotta understand that when the Lord made me, He made a rambling man. Ooh, that's spooky. Some folks might say that I'm no good, and that I would settle down if I could. When that open road starts calling me, there's something over that hill but I just got to see. Well, I love you, baby, but you gotta understand that when the Lord made me, He made a rambling man. I love to see the toes pass me by and run them rails. But y'all don't like Hank Williams? Neath chaos blue sky. Let me travel this lane from the mountains to the sea, 'cause at the left of leave was meant for me. And when I'm cold and over my grave you stand, they'll say God's called home His rambling man. Well, I love you, baby, you gotta understand that when the Lord made me, right, Drake, get spooky on that fiddle, man. Oh, you can get spookier than that. Woo, spooky. Hank Williams music for you. All right, we had a request. We had a couple requests. I want to thank y'all for being so kind to Ryan when he came around with that tip bucket, man. Like I said, this is how the bands get paid. This is how we all make our living. I am not good at anything else, I promise. That is not a lie. All right, let's see. They want to hear Man of Constant Sorrow. We'll do that in G. Man of Constant Sorrow. 1, 2, 1. I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised. Oh, 6 long years I've been in trouble. No pleasure here on earth I found. I'm bound to ride that Northern Railroad. I got no friends to help me now. Maybe your friends think I'm just a stranger, a face you'll never see no more. But through this world, I'm bound to ramble. I'll meet you on God's golden shore. But I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised. All right, we got a request for an original, so we'll do that. This is a song that I wrote. It's on that album right there. It's about when you go out and you get real drunk and everybody's mad at you the next day. I've heard that's a thing that happens to some people.
Oh, I was gonna do the can. What's that like?
Not me, but you know, some people. I know about this in the abstract sense. Yeah. This song's called $2. It's actually semi-autobiographical. Well, I got $2 in my wallet. I got one bad headache today. I got no friends left after last night, but the whiskey's still talking to me. Well, Friday, I was all out of ambition. I was beat up, worn out, feeling half past dead. Had a cigarette to improve my disposition. Whiskey to clear my worried head. Now I got $2 in my wallet. I got one bad headache today. I got no friends left after last night. Well, the whiskey's still talking to me. Up to my knees in desperate women when I heard a shrieking sound across the room. So I tried to drain it out with Pabst Blue Ribbon, and it turned out it was just old Amy Sue.
What'd she tell you?
And she said, these empty cans are full of bad ideas, and I think it's time we showed you to the door. I said, ma'am, I'll be deciding when this evening ceases, and nobody's calling last call but the floor. Now I got $2 in my wallet. I got one bad headache today. I got no friends left after last night. Oh, whiskey still talking to me. Talk to me, Ryan. Quiet now. Well, they let me out the jailhouse Monday morning. They said, son, you need a preacher, you need help. And I'm due on June 15th at the county courthouse. In the meantime, Jim Beam won't kill himself. Now I got $2 in my wallet. I got one bad headache today. I got no friends left after last night. Oh, the whiskey's still talking to me. That song was semi-autobiographical, and you can find it on that CD right there for the low, low price of 10 United States dollars. There's only one left, because I forgot to bring more. So, have at it. First come, first serve. Folks, you seem like a pretty enlightened crowd. I'm going to hit you with a curveball here. You guys... Oh, Tennessee whiskey? All right, yeah, no, all right, okay, yeah. We'll do that first, all right. We'll do some George Jones first.
Can you change up the G sharp after the thing? All right? G sharp. All right?
After the first verse?
After the thing. Yeah.
After the thing, sure.
Hey, everybody, we're going to do a George Jones song. 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, I used to spend my nights out in a barroom, and liquor was the only love I known. Then you rescued me from reaching for the bottle, and you brought me back from being too far gone. And you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. the time. I used to look for my love in all the same old places. I found the bottom of the bottle always dry. And you poured on out your heart and I did not waste it. There's nothing like your love to get me high. And you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And I stay stunned on your love all the time. I stay stoned on your love all the time.
George Jones by request. All right. Like I said, folks, you seem like a pretty enlightened crowd. I think I can get away with hitting you with a curveball here. It's about to get weird. It's okay. Just hold on to your asses. Just, you know, it'll be all right. Y'all know this song. You just don't know it like this. I go to work in the evening, and I ain't got nothing to say. I come home in the morning, I go to bed, feel the same old way. I ain't nothing but tired, and I'm just tired of boring with myself. Come here, baby, you know I sure could use a little help. You can't start a fire, can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Told you I had a curveball for you, didn't I? As this keeps on getting clearer, radio's on and I'm moving around my place. I check my look in the mirror. I want to change my clothes, my hair, my face. Man, I get nowhere. I'm just sitting in a tub like this. Must be something happening somewhere. Oh, honey, I just know that there is. Can't start a fire, can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark now. All right, Trey, let me hear that fiddle.
Thank you.
Somewhere, baby, and it's on me. Shake the wheel off my shoulders. carving you up alright. They say you got to stay hungry. Well, baby, I'm just about starving tonight. I'm dying for some action. Say, sit around here, try to write this book. Well, I need a love reaction. Come on, honey, give me just one look. Can't start a fire. What about your little world falling apart? This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark, he can't start a fire. Sit around all crying over a broken heart. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark now. Even if we're just dancing in the dark now. Honey, if we're just dancing in the dark now. Turn any song into a country song, man. It's not that hard. You just got to have the right attitude.
What attitude is that, Ben?
Drunk.
Oh.
All right. Now the only two things in life that make it worth living.
What's that, man?
Bet you never heard these two songs back to back. Our guitars, tuned good and firm, failing women.
Say that again, man.
I don't need my name in the murky lights. Got your song, got you with me tonight. Maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to Lincoln, Texas, wailing and wailing boys. This successful life we're living's got us feeling like the Hatfields and the Coors. Between Hank Blues paint songs, Newberry Strain songs, and Blue Eyes crying in the rain. Out in Lincoln, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. So baby, let's sell your diamond ring, buy some boots and faded jeans and go away. This coat and tie is choking me. In your high society, I cry all day. We've been so busy keeping up with the Jones. Four-car garage and we're still building on. Maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to Lincoln, Texas, wailing and wailing the boys. This successful life we're living's got us feeling like Hatfields and the Coors. Between Hank Williams paint songs, Newberry Strain songs, and Blue Eyes crying in the rain. Out in Lincoln, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. Why's that, Ryan? Let's go to Lincoln, Texas. 6 for our loving's got us feeling like Hatfields in the courts. Between Hank Blues paint songs, Cherry Chips train songs, and Blue Eyes crying in the rain. Out in Lincoln, like Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. Texas, ain't nobody snorting cocaine. At least that's what I told my wife when I came back from Lugenbach. All right. I do not think you are going to find another band anywhere in the world that will do those two songs back to back. Certainly not like that. Folks, we got time for 2 or 3 more songs before we got to get off stage. I believe Jay Bragg is coming on after us. His band is awesome. Please stick around for them, man. It'll just be about 20 minutes while the bands change over. And he puts on a kick-ass show, man. So you guys are going to want to stay around and see that. Please make sure you're taking care of your bartenders. They're taking care of you. They're taking care of me, more importantly. And please make sure you're tipping the band if you have not already. We got a song that might bring you down a little bit. There's a song about a woman who left me for another man one time.
Oh.
It gets a lot worse. We've been dating since high school. Never once left this town. Used to go out on the weekends and drink till we drown. But now she's acting funny, and I don't understand why I think that she's got her with some other man. She left me for Jesus, and that just ain't fair. Well, she says that he's perfect. How can I compare? She said I should find him, and I know peace at last. But if I ever find Jesus, I'm kicking his ass. Well, she showed me a picture. All I could do was stare at that freak in his sandals and his long, pretty hair. They must think that I'm stupid, or I don't have a clue. Well, I bet he's a commie, or even worse yet, a Jew. She left me for Jesus, and it just ain't fair. She says that he's perfect. How can I compare? She said I should find him, and no peace at last. But if I ever find Jesus, I'm kicking his ass. All right, give me some of that fiddle. Well, she's giving up whiskey, and she's taking up wine. She prays for his troubles, but she forgot about mine. I'm gonna get even. I can't handle the shame. You know, the last time we made love,
What happened?
She even called out his name. She left me for Jesus, and it just ain't fair. She says that he's perfect. How can I compare? She said I should find him, and no peace at last. But if I ever find Jesus, I'm kicking his ass. Well, it could have been Carlos, or even David Ortiz. But if I ever find Jesus, he's gonna wish he was dead. Oh, Mary. I'm just kidding. You gotta read the room before you do that one, because the wrong crowd, that room will, that song will clear the room right the fuck out. We had a lady sitting right where y'all are sitting about I don't know, it must have been 2 years ago. And she's just mean mugging me the whole time I'm singing that just. And finally at the end of the song, she comes over with a $5 in her hand and she throws in the joke. She goes, y'all better play Amazing Grace right now. Which we did. $5's a $5, man. All right, folks, we got time for one more song, after which we're going to turn the stage over to the fantastic Mr. Jay Bragg and his band. And I would be remiss if I didn't leave you with a Willie Nelson song. What's your last name again? Aldridge. Cowboys ain't easy to love, and they're harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold. Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's. Each night begins a new day. If you don't understand him, then he don't die young. He'll probably just ride away. Always don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Always don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Folks, on the guitar, got a Georgia boy, the master of the Telecaster, Mr. Ryan Hartman. From Boone, North Carolina, on the fiddle, Mr. Drayton Aldrich. His first time ever playing with us. We didn't rehearse or nothing. He just showed up. That's how good he is, man. Back here banging on the drums from Lexington, Kentucky, we got Mr. Roger Ross. From Lafayette, Indiana, thumping on the big bass, we got Mr. Will Allison. My name's Ben Donovan, and we're the Congregation, and we sure did enjoy hanging out with y'all today.